Well, Hogs, after Woking to our second win of pre-season, how was it? How did you find it? First clean sheet as well?
Yeah, I mean, it's important at this stage that what we've been doing on the training ground, we're sort of mimicking now on the actual pitch in games. And obviously in pre-season you have different types of games. Obviously you're coming up against Fleetwood and Barnsley, who are a step above. And obviously then we've played Nantwich and Woking, who are a step below in terms of league-wise. So you're going to be testing yourselves because we're going to come up against all sorts of different sort of tasks and questions that are going to get asked about us in this league this year. So to be able to put what we've been doing on the training ground onto the training pitch, you know, we can steadily see the improvements already in the progression we've made. There's 2 games left for us to fine-tune the last few bits before we go into obviously the Leyton Orient game. But I feel like we're in a good place. You know, you can't sort of grumble at any of the lads because the work they put in over pre-season, you know, behind the closed doors has been fantastic. The gaffer's asked a lot of us, and the lads have, like I said, reacted to it well. And there's big competition now for places for the 11, so that's going to only benefit us as a team and as a squad, and we keep pushing ourselves. But obviously, you know, you don't get any points for winning any pre-season games, but what you do get is a mentality and sort of a consistency that, you know, you can breathe throughout your changing room. And if, you know, you're fighting for every sort of last tackle, last header, last clearance, and in friendlies, then that's only going to suit you for when you come up in the league, because, as you know, the conference is a very tight league, and you know, you've got to be in the game for the full 90-95 minutes. And, you know, today, you know, it looks comfortable that we've kept a clean sheet, but you know, they asked questions of us, and you know, we had to come up with answers.
Fair number of new signs who come in. Obviously it's going to take a little bit of time to bond, but how do you feel that the lads are bonding and coming together?
Yeah, because you know, you look at it, we're a club that's progressing, so the signings that we've made are all signings that are going to progress the club. The standard that we've brought in, you know, have all been around the Football League, and they know what's expected. You know, they know the level. Some of them have been at a level that we're aspiring as a club to get to, so they're going to drop down and, you know, relish the challenge that we've all relished when we first came here, to bring this club on. And then little bits that they've picked up over the last few seasons in the higher leagues, and the experience that they've got, they're going to bring to this team. And like I said, it's going to be a full squad game, and everyone's going to need to muck in. And you thought last year's squad was quite tight. You can already see the lads that we've kept on from last year, you know, great lads, and they've mixed in well already. And they've looked at the lads that have come in, and everyone sort of said, well, nah, this is my shirt, and I want to keep it. So, you know, it's going to be up to the gaffer when it comes to the first game of the season. But you know, everyone so far has credited themselves, and you know, if you keep that up throughout the season, then your standard and the bar is going to be, you know, at the right level.
How has the gaffer been in training with all the lads, and what's training been like intensity-wise?
It's demanding, very demanding, and that's what it takes to get to the next level. As you've seen today, we played really well in patches where we pushed ourselves and we played through the lines and we got the ball forward, but there was times where we probably got a little bit sloppy, and that's what let them in the game. And if you do that over the course of the season, you can end up dropping points. And you know, we spoke about it now, we want to be ruthless and relentless. And games like today, once you sort of get a lead, you want to sort of put out of sight. We left the game open too long, really. Today they could have nicked a goal, you know, towards the end, and if it was a league game, you're dropping 2 points. So we've got to sort of get that in our minds that, you know, we've got to be dominating, and you know, we've got to be taking all the energy, all the fitness, all the strength, and the tactical side of the things that we've been learning on the training pitch into the matches, so that teams won't be able to live with us. And I'm sure, like I said, you know, within the next 2 games we'll be in a greater position than what we are now. You know, but personally I feel like we're in a good position, and you know, we're not ready to drop off yet. Keep pushing and keep pushing, and that's what it's all going to be about.